Hey there, people, welcome to Sunday. That's right, it's mother friggin' Sunday. And that's right, that's a duct tape job on a chair. Yup. One day I'll replace it. I just don't feel like doing it yet. Chair still works. Just the onboard leather failed. Whatever. Not a big deal. So last night I did a real big dick maneuver to Bruce, right? This is probably the cleanest, dirtiest prank I've ever pulled on someone. Ever. And I'm pretty sure Bruce is the only guy I ever could have pulled it off on. And it fucking worked, mint. Basically, Bruce likes to fall asleep at work when times are slow. And let's say, like last night, times were so slow they almost stopped. Like, I did one call all night. Bruce never got a single call for 8 hours straight. Fucking boring, right? Sitting in an office with poor air quality, you know it's bound to kick in and wreck your system over, right? Well, let's just say it works tolls on Bruce. At about 11:30 last night, Bruce kind of fell asleep in the office. So when the clock hit midnight, I basically quietly logged out of my phone, quietly grabbed all my shit, and then quietly left the office, not waking up Bruce. Good times. So at about 12:30 at night, I'm home, I'm chatting with the window lickers, we're about to get some shit going on Grand Theft Auto. My phone all of a sudden goes off. I'm like, oh, we got a text message. It's from Bruce. Calling me a fucking asshole. Apparently when he woke up, he thought it was 4 in the morning and he didn't know what the fuck was going on and where everybody was. He didn't even know where he was. He was fucking lost. To me, that's a pretty damn clean, dirty prank, right? I fucking left him at work. I managed to escape without being detected. I couldn't film it, obviously, because it's illegal to film inside the office, so I don't film in there, you know. Despite what people think, you know, I'm not an asshole completely. I'm not going to break the laws. But, you know, it's pretty funny. So maybe tonight when I get to work, if he's working tonight, if he calls in sick or not, I don't know. Maybe when I get to work, if I see Bruce, I'll ask him. And he can confirm it for you and prove that I'm not fucking lying that I did that to the poor guy. I'll show you the text messages where he calls me an asshole. Well, there you go. He goes, thanks for waking me up. And I'm like, prank. Oh, sorry, 12:13. I caught it at 12:32. And then he calls me a son of a bitch, and I laugh. And he's like, I woke up at 12:10 wondering what the fuck. Thought it was like 3, 4 a.m. Lamau, and I'm like, ah ha ha, too funny. He goes, yes, it is funny. So I'm pretty much expecting Bruce to get even with me tonight. How, I don't know. Like, I don't really fall asleep at work. I manage to stay awake and do things, find other things to keep me occupied when we're having tons of downtime. Whether it be work related or not, that's a different story. But you know what? Sometimes you got to keep busy and you got to find things to keep you busy, especially in a job like that where the only work you have to do is when someone calls in. Otherwise, you're fucking sitting on your office chair trying to think of things to do. So whether it's watch a show on Netflix or fucking spin really quickly in a circle on your chair to see how fast you can go, or on my new chair, it's got really good wheels, so I try and like fling myself across the office every once in a while out of boredom. You know, it's all depends on what you're gonna do. And like I'm telling you, people who have manual labor jobs who work from 8 a.m. or to 4 p.m. or whatever, 9 to 5, and they're actually doing physical labor. Well, you guys, your shifts probably fly. Like, you probably feel like, fuck, you started work and it's so busy that time flies. All of a sudden, bang, it's lunch, bang, it's go time. When you're working in a job like mine, where you're depending on customers calling in so you have something to do, and there's nobody calling in, well, fuck, man, I swear the clock will start counting backwards. Like, you're DeLoreaning up the motherfucker. Time traveling like a bastard. It's really, really boring. Like, you really got to find shit to entertain yourself with and keep yourself occupied. You know, it's pretty brutal. Anyway, people, we gotta go. We gotta get off to work and go put in this fake Tuesday, real Sunday shift. Probably gonna be dead as a doornail tonight. Speaking of doornails, I need to get some. A lot of you were saying Home Depot can carry them, or can sell them, the door pins. Really don't know if they're universal though. Like, let me get some fucking light in here. Puppy. Like, I don't know, like, if like these door pins here would fit these hinges here. Probably they're universal. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I do want to hang this door again. I'm sick and tired of it fucking laying here. This is stupid. I can hang it back up and then have it swing open and closed. Obviously the door goes on this way here. I don't know if I'm going to need a person to hold the door while I hang it, or if I can just sit it in there and bang the pins in. Looks like I just need 2. There's only 2 hinges on the wall. And then in the winter, I don't know, I'm thinking about moving the cat's shit box in here somewhere, like beside. I'll have to make sure she knows where it is, but you know, get it out of there, and that way there in the winter, because this room gets pretty cold. And I'm pretty sure that's why he had this door put on here in the first place, was because this room gets pretty cold. Even though I got the weather stripping all around the door and stuff, it still gets cold in here. So he probably closes this door to reduce the amount of cold air that comes into the house. So we're going to have to go to Home Depot and see if we can find door pins. Somebody said Home Depot, somebody else said Canadian Tire, said they're pretty cheap. You can get a bunch for cheap. We're going to probably do that on the weekend. Rehang that door and get that thing out of leaning up. That'll be a lot better. Just about to leave when I forgot my phone. Kind of want to bring that with me. Kind of like having it on me in case something goes wrong. At least then I can call a tow truck, eh? In case something shits the bed. So better grab that frickin' thing and then we'll head off to work. Here's hoping we can catch Bruce in the parking lot. That'd be funny. Oh, look, that person needs a new fan belt. But, yeah, it looks like Hurricane Joaquin came through North Bay. It's all wet. No, I'm kidding. We wouldn't get that kind of a storm up here. Well, we could. I'm not saying we don't, but, like, we could, but we didn't. So, anyway, let's get off to work. Just another day in paradise, people. That's a joke. Man, I got a lot of work to do tonight when I get home. I got 7 commenting on comment episodes to shoot. Plus I have 2 throwback Thursdays to shoot. And yeah, it's gonna be a busy night. So that'll be alright. I want to get videos uploaded to YouTube's and ready for deploy. And go from there. So should be pretty freaking awesome. Putting a lot of work into YouTube lately, so hopefully some of you appreciate it. I know some of you want me to quit. Not the people who comment daily, it's the haters, but you know what? Don't give them what they want. But no, I was talking to Dad actually about that wall, the exposed wall in the living room. And he's like, dude, $100 we can have that done. But what I want to do is I want to build the wall and I want to put some sort of a reinforcement in the studs behind it, like a cross member of some sort. Like we're going to do typical building a wall, studs 16 inches apart, and then we're going to drywall it and go from there. But I want to put a TV hanger on the wall because I want to get my TV off that stand and get that stand out of the house. And then I want to have a shelving unit built into the wall where I can put things like my Xbox, my PlayStation 3. Once I got the PS4, the PS3 is going downstairs. You got the right of way, bud. You fucking take her. A little quicker, be nice. There you go. Put the PlayStation 3 downstairs. I got the Xbox 360 downstairs. As for a computer, well, I'm probably going to use the Roku downstairs and put it on the wall where the security camera is, which means the security camera's got to go. So I'll probably relocate that to another part of the house or whatever. Like, I'll figure that one out later on. Not a big deal. I'm not too worried about that. And then I want to build that wall up. So Dad said about $100 to $150, depending on what I want to get done. Like I said, I want to do a TV hanger and a shelving unit for all the entertainment systems. What the fuck is going on with that walking light? Holy shit. Thought it was about to shit the bed there. She was having little issues coming on. First time I've ever seen that with those new LED lights. Motherfucker must have a short. Oh well, whatever. Tonight I got a lot of filming to do and a lot of editing to do and no video games to play. Like Jet Wash is probably balls deep in the bush now, fucking hunting a Harry Potter or trash bag, one of his 2 deers that he found in his travels. So he won't be up for gaming tonight. I won't be up for gaming tonight. I just want to get shit did. So we'll do that tonight. We'll do a bunch of editing for commenting on comments and bang out a couple throwback Thursdays and get everything uploaded and scheduled properly. And holy fuck, guys, it's green. That means you can go. You know that, right? Like, did you not get the memo? The memo from driving school? I also really want to tackle the mini bike project and get that thing working. Figure out what the hell's going on there. And I question, like, if it's when I laid the bike down, if that's what caused the leak, a little bit of oil. Because they always say if you're going to lay a bike down, lay it down so the airbox is up, not down. And when I laid it down so the airbox was down. So the airbox is probably flooded with engine oil. but that bike doesn't have a filter, so chances are the oil probably already ran right back down into the engine after me setting it back up, and whatever didn't spilled out onto the floor. I'm gonna have to check the engine before I pull it over though, because you know, if there's no oil, that's probably not a good idea to dry run. Like I said, if the engine's shot, I'll just go ahead and replace it with a Predator. You know, you can get those 7, like the engine that Adrian bought that Rex has on his bike now. I think he only paid like $200 for that thing at Crappy Tire. And every once in a while at Princess Auto, the Power Fist 7 horses come on sale, so that's probably pretty good too. I could snag a Power Fist 7 horse. Like the one in Adrian or in Rex's bike now, it fucking motors. Like that Power Fist, like Adrian clocked himself at 46 kilometers an hour with his current setup. Why did I grab my phone? Oh, I did. Okay, I can't be texting and driving. I can't even find my fucking phone half the time. But no, like that engine pulls pretty damn good compared to the black bike. Like he dominated me in the races, no problem. Like red bike's fucking slow. She'll top out at 23 kilometers an hour. Black bike will do 32, and Adrian's bike was doing 46. I can't even imagine. I told Rex, I'm like, Rex finally got an application for his cell phone to do a GPS speedometer, and I said, I'm gonna put my money on 60 kilometers an hour. And he's like, really? You think that's all it got? And I'm like, well, it was doing 46 with the old jack shaft, and that jack shaft that Adrian bought was designed for less low end, more top end, so it took a little bit more power to get rolling. Theoretically, the torque converter is like the best of both worlds, right? Off the line, you get balls to the walls torque. As you accelerate and the engine spins more, it transfers the torque to more top end. So it basically hits both the low end range and the top end range, no problem. So I'm thinking he's probably doing about maybe 60 clicks an hour. If he does the air modifications, he's already done the exhaust. If he does the air intake modifications and shit, he'll probably hit a lot. Oh, there's Bruce! Right on. But yeah, he'll probably hit around 60. That's where my money sits. Bruce! Pranked you, bud! I pranked you. Last night I pranked you big times.
Yes, you did.
Fucking left you in there. I snuck out. You didn't even hear me. I left you sleeping.
I woke up at 10 after 12.
Yeah, I showed them the text messages, but they didn't see your phone number, so you're safe.
Hey?
I showed them the text messages where you're calling me an asshole because I fucking left you there. Come on, that was a clean, dirty prank.
It was.
Fucking told you guys I got him. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here. So, pranked Bruce. Thursday we're going to rehang that door and probably dick around with mini bikes or something. Friday we got the live show, so stay tuned for that. But this is the end, people. So thanks for coming out. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, keep on vlogging.